Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this reading. I have pulled some cards already and we are getting ashes all over the table. Anyway, come on. Where is this? Okay. I was so restless. I wasn't planning on recording today, not really, but this message just wants to come out. And so I already pulled some cards to know what is this about. And this is a message for someone who is feeling a very strong pull with the siren towards something. And what was I getting when I was pulling this card, the warrior? I was getting an activist energy, someone who has a strong motivation to change something in the world, something that really bothers you. Maybe you can't even sleep because of that. And we'll pull some more cards, of course, to get into it. But this is what I was getting, and it is somehow connected with the place where you grew up, with the village. I don't know if at this point, or possibly can be for some of you, leaving the place where you were born or returning to the place where you were born, depending on your situation. And then I pulled some inner child oracle cards, and we got determination, persistence, resolve, strength, and abundance, wealth, prosperity, and generosity, and then clarity and passion. Clarity, I think the gain on the microphone is a little bit too high. I mean, it will be probably, let me shuffle. Nice SMRI, but I can hear my stove. Okay, focus, insight, understanding, and passion, because it is something where you can actually make a huge difference. And I think you know it. I don't know what is it that you want to change, whether you want to, I don't know, go teach children in Africa English, or you want to return to your hometown and I don't know, work on the environment, conservation, or something environmental was coming through with water. But we'll see what it is. So if this sounds like this might be for you, then that's maybe your reading. Going to just freestyle it. I don't have a particular spread in mind. I'll be just asking the question and questions based on what's come out, and we'll see. All right. So first of all, with the siren, it can be also about going within with the pull, and it is something that is it has been bothering you, as I mentioned earlier, quite a long time, and it's getting stronger and stronger. The With the siren, it's that kind of pull that just cannot be resisted. Okay, so what can we know more about this pull of a siren? Seven of Pentacles. Let me just move these up here. So Seven of Pentacles, it's something that you have been planting seeds already. So you have the information, you have the materials, I don't know, education or something that is necessary towards this goal. Five of Cups. But you feel like you just, it's like you don't feel qualified enough, or you feel alone in this endeavor, abandoned. But the Five of Cups is, the squirrel here, and also traditionally the Waite Tarot. The person is looking at the three empty, in this case, even broken cups, and not seeing the other two. So there may be something, some sort of support. What's on the bottom? King of Cups, exactly. So someone you're not seeing support, or maybe another person with a King of Cups, which is someone who is who has compassion, but also it's a king. He has resources at his disposal. So maybe that's a person that can get you in contact with some grants or other people that would be interested in the same endeavor as you are. We get anything else? Okay. The Hierophant, and this is the Queen of Swords, came out in reverse. And we have an extra card on the bottom. That's possibilities. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, I mean, if it's in reverse, it's a little bit cutthroat energy, right? So maybe there are some obstacles for you to go this way on this journey or path, or however you want to call it. And with the Hierophant, it's about rules, traditions, organizations. So there may be a lot of paperwork necessary. This can also even represent a specific person that is kind of standing in your way, or someone who doesn't want you to do what you want to do. Okay. Mm. Can we get at least one card for advice how to overcome this obstacle, or what kind of energy to embody to overcome this? Queen of Pentacles. With the Four of Wands in reverse on the bottom. Well, Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant, warm, compassionate person, but also a businesswoman, very capable. With the Four of Wands in reverse, either there may be, well, Four of Wands comes as after Three of Wands, right? So that would be the first stability stone, and looks like that uh, this is what's missing. So stepping into the Queen of Pentacle energy, would be the advice from Spirit. And it is also, and again, male, female, the tarot doesn't have any genders. But as an advice, how to overcome the Queen of Swords is, if you will be consistent, loving, caring, and, well, business savvy. I mean, you can get help if this is not all the qualities you embody, but this is the energy that will help you to get ahead. And with the King of Cups, that may be the resources or some sort of support that you need. It's like you don't have a. If this is about going back or going someplace else, I mean, obviously, probably you don't have a a house or a home there, or an office to do anything from. So that would be the, maybe also as an advice, is to establish. So I don't know, look for a space, of course. I mean, it's like a, but if it's pretty obvious, right? If you want to move somewhere, and then first of all you start looking for some sort of accommodation, a place where you can lay your hat uh, in the evening. Um, but if this is coming specifically here, means that there is a hint. You should do it. You should do it now, because there is something. Look for it. Um, the universe will provide. There will be a possibility or an option to to rent something or to buy something, depending on your, or even you will be given space for free. You just have to ask for it, right? Be the Queen of Pentacles. This is, hi, I'm this and this. I want to do this and this for this community. Is there any way you can help me? And if you start asking that kind of questions, I am pretty sure you will get what you need. Okay. Can we get yeah, I wanted to ask for some clarifiers for the warrior energy. So what are you fighting for? Or we get 8 of Wands with the Chariot on the bottom. So and interesting, this is, both cards are about movement, speed. Well, 8 of Wands also can be about communication, but traveling in general. And we, on the Chariot card, we see birds and oh my god, what's this called? I just can't get the word for this animal right now. Never mind. So here on this 8 of Wands, it's about the insects. I also see bees. So, and nature, of course. About this whole deck is nature. So I don't know, but maybe that's why I chose it. I was guided. I actually, this deck is fairly new. I haven't used it much, but I really like it. So it may be about wildlife, saving of wildlife, insects, bees, maybe protecting areas of nature from people accessing it altogether. I don't know. Maybe something totally different, as I mentioned earlier, right? Teaching children or something like that. But with the 8 of Wands in reverse, if we took only the meaning of the, I mean, not from the pictures, but meaning of the tarot cards, the 8 of Wands in reverse speaks about delays or stagnation, possibly also miscommunication or lack of communication. But the Chariot is a major arcana that was on the bottom, and that's the exact opposite. It's a quick movement, it's a knowing the direction where we are going. So if there has been a lot of stagnation in the past, that's changing with the Chariot. Things are on the move. What else? Spirit. 3 of Swords in reverse. That's emotional pain, heartbreak. And the Magician. the pain is your motivation for change, for manifestation of this change. Whatever is the purpose that is calling you, seeing it hurts you, and not doing something about it is what you cannot stand anymore. Okay. Hmm. What else? What is it? Oh, Five of Wands, which is conflict. It's in reverse, and Two of Swords in reverse on the bottom. Okay, so this situation, the Five of Wands in reverse. What I'm getting is it's not a really competition, but some sort of um, again obstacles, difficulties, um, and also with the Two of Swords in reverse, like people mm, dismissing your cause in a sense. Oh well, who cares about that? It's and I mean you can definitely find a lot of those people. And to be honest, we all cannot worry about everything that is wrong with the world right now, because we would be probably depressed 24/7, because there is very little one individual can do about bees, environment, trash, microplastics, chemicals, um, climate change, or I don't know, other things that are not working. But there may be one thing for everyone where when we feel that I can make a difference, I can change something, I can show people I am. So this is a message not to get discouraged, because you will definitely hear a lot of this kind of dismissive talk from people, and hopefully it won't be that bad as I said. But at the beginning, we already got the message that there is support. There is support. There are people that want to help you on with your purpose, because it is a noble purpose. It is something that is for higher good of society, nature, a whole planet, and that kind of worthy goal or purpose will find support. All right. Anything else? Maybe with the village. Ace of Wands with the lovers on the bottom. Okay, so this is a new passionate project beginning, and the lovers in reverse. Well, can be a um, disharmony or disconnect. And what is this about? Mm, the lovers is a choice. It used to be the choice card, right? In a tarot, it's not only about romantic love, or was very often used in a sense, or interpreted in a sense, that is a choice in love. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I want to be this with this person? Do I want to be with that person? And what I'm getting is to choose wisely. Who are you aligning with for this new project? But can we maybe get a one more clarifier for the lovers in reverse? Just to get the confirmation for me. Okay, that card flipped. And it's the Hermit. It was originally upright and um, got reversed. And again, major arcana, and quite a lot of major arcana in this reading for the amount of cards that we have on the table. So, Hermit is about going inside, also being alone. In reverse can mean isolation. So, choose wisely who you go into this project with, but not alone. You can't do it alone, and you probably know that. Okay. Any other messages for this noble, seductive warrior? Oh, okay. Quite a lot of cards fell on the floor, but we'll take them. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse, and Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles is the student of Earth and Earth magic. So what I'm getting in the sense of this reading, that it, well, obviously you're at the beginning of the journey, and and also everything that I'm saying should only be confirming your intuition. This is quite specific, so I'll, towards the end, I'll pull some charms and also maybe some tea leaf cards for you as a confirmation that this reading is for you, even though that specific, you're either still here because it fits, or you're long gone because you had no idea what I'm talking about. So, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about generosity. It's about having enough um, to share. Well, sometimes it is interpreted as like and that's also what I'm kind of getting right now. That's what I what why I'm mentioning it is about playing it safe, but in a sense to be careful with the resources. I mean, we already talked about this, and resources, not necessarily money. Can be, doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be even material. Can be time, effort, right? Work hours. So you have the capacity to start, even though start small. And Page of Cups in reverse. This is kind of like feeling a little bit small in in all of this. A little bit. Mm, how to say it? Like easily. Mm, to not to get easily discouraged, um, because it probably will be difficult what you're trying to achieve, possibly also emotionally taxing a little bit. And whoever you are, you have my admiration for whatever great project you are trying to go do, save, achieve. Um, and the Knight of Swords. This is in contrast to the Page of Pentacles, that, and also with the Chariot. Um, things will start very very small, and there will be hard days where you will maybe just cry at the end of the day. But with this Knight of Swords, does he? I think he's wearing some kind of hat. He's flying blind, but he has all these butterflies with him, helping him, guiding him. And Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in a deck. And this is someone who is determined, someone who is not giving up, someone who has the mental capacity to overcome any obstacles uh, in his path. But he, well, Knight of Pentacles maybe a little bit like reckless energy, but that's usually when it's in reverse. But here I'm getting like, and you know, when in some situation I'm getting a message. I mean, I'm not saying you should break the law or something, but what I'm getting is things will pick up pace very very quickly, and you may need to, how to put it nicely, bend the rules here and there. But again, not saying you're going to break the law or that you should um, break the law, but there may be some loopholes that you're not seeing, and you'll find them. All right, let's let's try the woodland warden's oracle as a final message and advice. This is mainly a message of encouragement and support, that your cause is noble and that your cause is supported and will be supported. There are steps you need to do, but you already know that. The frog and the lotus, metamorphosis. Maybe you're saving frogs. This is number 6. Metamorphosis. This card reminds us that change is natural, rebirth is possible, and healing balance can be achieved. The frog, developing as it does from a tiny tadpole, symbolizes transformation. The lotus flower, too, symbolizes rebirth, unfurling even amid murky waters. Going through such a change can be difficult and struggle, but the resulting metamorphosis opens us to growth, self-acceptance, and happiness. Consider what in your life needs changing and think about the steps you can take to achieve that change. You owe it to yourself to allow your own growth and rebirth. Wow. Well, I find it quite fitting. If this is for you, then you are definitely going probably through big change in your life, or you thinking about it, planning, or maybe you are already in the process for this. I don't know. I was mentioning, I don't know, I'm not feeling that tea leaf cards, so it's just my idea, but let's pull some charm. I'm mixing them and picking them a bit more further from the microphone so it isn't that loud, but it's still loud. So we have glasses. We have, what is this? Is this a mini pendulum? A star? A seahorse? This is Virgo, the zodiac sign. In the background, we can hear my stove cooking my soup. A dragonfly, I think. A fancy dragonfly? Or was it? Yeah. And a lion. Maybe just a couple of more. And we got another dragonfly. I didn't know I had 2 in there. We get a cat. Pisces and a seashell. So I hope that this reading resonated with whoever it is for, that it brought you some clarity, encouragement, and hope. And if you like this reading, please leave me a like. If you like my energy, consider subscribing It is for free. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.